Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for May 17th through the 23rd. It's for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This isn't going to resonate for everybody. It is a general reading, so check out those other placements if it doesn't. Also, stick with me after we do the main spread. We're going to check into your person's energy and your energy and see where that stands. And let's get into your main spread. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. So we're going to get into your current energy. Oh, this is great. And then we'll get into, or your recent past, your current energy. And then your near future. And then we'll clarify the cards. And after that, we'll pick everything up and look into your persons and your energy. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody's holding back. This could be feeling like you couldn't quite get something going in a relationship. It also feels like somebody who just doesn't show a lot of emotion. Maybe you're in a place right now where you just don't feel like sharing that aspect of yourself. It could be maybe there's a part of you that's starting to just now open up to the idea, but you're not quite there. I do feel like there was someone in the past that had a little bit of an emotional immaturity. Someone who just wasn't quite at the level that you were, is what I want to say. Now, immediately, I feel like the recent past is going to focus a little bit more on work. So this seems like you're finally getting to a place where you feel like the money is flowing, things are going good. It does feel... not only does it feel really stable, but it feels like they just said the light at the end of the tunnel. And then we have the Hangman in reverse, which is great because probably towards the end of May, you're going to feel like you're finally coming out of a place of feeling stuck. Maybe there were some things that you needed to make decisions about, and it could have involved money. And now you feel like you're coming to a place where you've finally made some of those decisions. So the Seven of Cups in reverse tells me that you've come to some kind of conclusion. I don't feel like you're confused about how you want to move forward anymore. If you're dealing with an earth sign, it could possibly be that you have met someone that could be the one, is what I'm saying. No more confusion. Whoever was in the past that might be lingering, whoever's energy I'm picking up on, I think it's just someone that you're able to compartmentalize. And now whoever this is that's coming in could be somebody that's really stable. Actually, this could be somebody who is really well off. And maybe you've just recently met them. And there's a part of you that's like, there's no confusion around this situation. This person doesn't play games. And it feels like finally not feeling stuck in some other type of relationship that just wasn't going anywhere. This also, to me, feels like a lot of financial success. So coming out of a place, again, of feeling maybe either stagnant or like things weren't moving forward, like kind of an all over the place type of energy. And now things are starting to finally fall into place. That's just a strong energy that I want to state. Now, in the current energy, there could be some things that are weighing on your mind. Maybe those decisions that you had to make were tough ones. It could be things that were tough on you financially, or they worried you that it was going to be a little too tough to handle financially. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like that start has been a little tough to get going. Or this also feels like the energy of someone who's not quite showing their cards, are the words I want to use. So if you've just met someone and you're kind of not sure about their energy, I think the person is really stable. I just don't think they've shown you yet how they can be in a relationship. With the Moon in reverse, I don't feel like there's any secrets. So if there's anything that you're concerned about, things are going to come to light. So what I want to say to you is don't worry. Even though this could be the energy that you just constantly feel like you're in. Either you're worrying about money, or you're worrying about a person, or you just feel like you can't get enough rest right now. Maybe you're just working really hard and you're exhausted. But do know that whatever secrets may have been lingering, I feel like this is somebody in the past. So I'm going to talk about that for a second. I feel like whoever it was in the past, that didn't come forward fully did have secrets, and maybe you found out about them. And that could be why you're feeling that kind of like either disappointment, or you're losing sleep, or just tired of dealing with people like that. And then in the near future, we've got the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so the energy of this person, this is somebody who keeps an eye on you. It could be the person from the past that you just decided you didn't really want to deal with because they didn't bring a whole lot to the table. Having had disappointments in the past, you recognize that you're not going to put your energy into something that isn't coming towards you full force. In other words, that has everything that you want in a person. It's just not worth it. If somebody's only offering you one cup, there's still three others right here. It could be that they have them and they're not showing all their cards, like I said, but you've been through enough that I think you pick up on the energy of someone. You can tell if they're full of BS or if they're totally legit. And then we have the Page of Wands. I do feel like this is somebody who wants to come in and communicate with you. I have a feeling they probably also have watched you. So you could have maybe met this person in passing and they found out your information and found you online. They look at your pictures. They find you really attractive. They don't want to step forward yet, but it is someone I feel that is stable. So if you haven't met them yet, they're coming. And I don't think there's any games or any BS with this person. It's almost as if what you've been through in the past with those past relationships, past love situations, that your energy has shifted so much that you don't even attract that type of person anymore. That's what it feels like to me. Okay, so let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles and the Hangman in reverse. It really does feel like money's going to start freeing up. So if you're in a position right now where you've been worried about money, and that's what the Nine of Swords is referring to, I'd say you're coming out of that place. If it hasn't happened right now, it's going to be happening within the next week or two. For sure, that could be just the very recent past because we're talking about next week. So it could happen as quickly as this week where all of a sudden everything makes sense. And whatever decision you make makes sense financially. Things don't feel stuck anymore and you don't have to worry. All right, so then we have the Five of Cups and the Justice in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse. To me, this feels like energies from the past that used to move very quickly and very passionately, or maybe that's all they ever brought to the table. And it's you're kind of walling yourself up, putting up your boundaries and saying, I'm not going to tolerate energies that just bring this kind of energy to me. I don't want that anymore. I've been hurt by that in the past with the Five of Cups. This is something, I don't want people rocking my stability. I've been through enough emotionally and feel like maybe you got the short end of the stick in these relationships with the Justice in reverse. And you know now that it's just not worth it. There's too much emotional pain involved. So anybody who's going to creep around and isn't going to come full force isn't going to be worth your time and energy. Especially somebody that just comes in and wants to, play around. All they want is the physical aspect and don't want anything else. Okay, so let's clarify the Ten of Swords and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like there have been some small offers here and there, maybe from different people. If you're single, if you're not, it feels like people just don't seem to move into things and want the same thing that you do, or there's confusion around what they actually want in a relationship, which makes sense because we have the Lovers in reverse and then the Two of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So right now you could feel like people just want to take from you and that they have nothing to offer. If that's the case, that could be why it's a little frustrating, or this could be happening at work as well, where there could have been somebody that had stolen, or you're having to protect yourself from people who could possibly steal from you. I just feel like this is you walking away from any situation where somebody has that kind of energy, recognizing it much clearer now because you've been hurt in the past by this type of energy. Now with the Lovers in reverse, that could be also your wall up when it comes to being in a relationship. You're focused more on the future, possibly creating more stability in your life, and maybe being in a relationship right now is not ideal. And it could be that's why those things are those small offers were just there to maybe pique your interest, but weren't anything that you could see yourself moving forward with, that you could see yourself moving into the future with. That could also be another indication that for somebody else, there's a couple different stories here. It could be just an upsetting breakup, hurt, feeling like you didn't get justice in the situation, and a moving away from and trying to see what the future is going to be like without this person. It does feel like there's a little bit of hurt and pain around a situation that might have ended. It could have been within the last year, just some lingering energy of things that didn't go right. People that you didn't see moving forward with. All right, so let's clarify the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups in reverse. This is for Sag. They wanted me to look at the bottom. So there's a big focus with the Queen of Cups of putting up your boundaries and feeling like you need to protect yourself. And it's probably a good idea right now or in the near future. This is just where you're going to be because you've been through heartbreak and had some tough situations happen. You're going to be a lot more guarded emotionally, at least when you walk into any new situation. This could also be that you need to be a little bit more nurturing to yourself. So take a time out. Really love back on you. If you've got a lot of responsibilities, then this is a really heavy indication that in the near future, especially the next couple weeks, that you're going to need to nurture yourself. If there's big changes happening for you, then this is going to be required in order for you to stay sane, or you're going to be up at night, you know, maybe drink some tea before you go to bed. Whatever it takes to make sure that you get a sound night's sleep, it's going to be really important for you to have the energy to move through what's coming. All right, and then to clarify, we have the Two of Cups, the Ten of Wands in reverse. I want to get a third one. Beautiful. So as soon as you get to that place where you feel better about you and you've put some more energy into yourself, then something shows up that feels more balanced. This is that energy I was picking up of somebody who's really stable, who's basically got their shit together. Let's put it that way. Sorry if cussing offends you. I don't mean to offend anybody. But that's what I feel. I feel like this person that's coming in is going to probably shock you a little bit. They're a little starry-eyed. They've got stars in their eyes for you. And in other words, they see you as somebody that they could spend not only a good amount of time with, that they really enjoy the company of, but they could possibly see moving forward into a more serious relationship. And this is because there's some of those difficult things that you've gotten beyond. You've let go of some of those extra burdens, if you will. Whatever it is that's lightened your load is making you feel probably better about yourself, which is lifting your energy, which is making you more attractive. And then we have the Nine of Swords. So going from the Nine of Swords, I kept saying 10, it was actually the Nine of Swords. In the upright to the reverse is beautiful. That means you're starting to relax. As you put more love into yourself, you start to sleep better, you start to feel better, and that's when obviously that energy picks up and somebody can sort of work their way into your life. All right, I'm actually going to pick these up now, guys. So go ahead and think about whoever's on your mind if you want to stay for this portion. Whoever you want energy information about, and I will pull the cards on them and we'll see what comes out. This is for Sagittarius's person. And your energy as well. Ooh. A little tough, a little stressed maybe. I just heard that whoever this person is that wants to come towards you, if you're thinking about them, they're a little nervous. I think they're a little in their feels, if you will. Queen of Cups in reverse and then the Empress. It's like they too are guarded emotionally because they've been hurt in the past. But they're coming out of that energy. So they're starting to feel a lot better about who they are with the Empress energy. They could also be into some spirituality, but I feel like this is somebody who finds themselves quickly. This isn't like an energy that takes a long time for them to get through. It's like they get over stuff that's in the past. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with exes. They've learned how to create those boundaries, and they feel much better about who they are. Male or female. There's a lot of feminine energy in there, so I may have my male Sages watching this. I could be picking up on you guys. But either way, this is still either one, male or female energy. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So when it comes to your person, I feel like this is what they've moved away from. They've moved away from anything that didn't feel good, wasn't fulfilling emotionally, heartbreak, things like that. It's like their energy is clearing and they've come to a place of feeling good about where they are now in their life. And for you, I feel the same. It's like you don't feel like you have to necessarily defend yourself with this person. If you do, there may be a little bit there, but I don't think so, because this is going to fill you up emotionally. This is going to feel so good to you. It's going to be so new and different than anything you've ever felt. Just be patient. You've already gone through whatever it was that you needed to go through. Whatever shift or big change before this person comes in has already happened. And this person is super stable. The King of Pentacles. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. It doesn't get any better than this. So coming out of a place of feeling stagnant to all these beautiful things coming into your life, shifting and changing and really being amazing. They're saying just have a little bit of patience because this is all coming. Beautiful new beginning in love. All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles for you and then the Nine of Wands. Again, letting your guard down just a little bit as this person tries to come towards you. You may not be as emotionally available to them right away. That's the Nine of Cups in reverse, but then you go to the Ten of Cups because you're going to realize that this is a really good person. They may come in with a small offer in the beginning. This is your energy, or maybe that's all you're going to offer because, you've got your boundaries up and you know what doesn't make you happy, but ultimately I think you're going to see that this person really makes you happy. Whoever this was that you were asking about, it may not be the same person that we were discussing in the main spread. I feel like this is a new energy coming into your life. All right, so let's get the romance angels. They see you as the Empress. That's the message they kept wanting to get across that I couldn't quite spit out. That's what it is. So again, male or female, they see you as that Empress energy, meaning someone who's got themselves together, probably doesn't need another person, but would like to have another person. So we have soulmate. Pay attention to the red flags very soon. And then romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So the soulmate, I do believe that's what's coming for you. So whatever's happened in the past where things didn't go well, this is why, because this is the person that's now going to be showing up in your life. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I don't think this is about the red flags with the new person. This is about that person that might have been lingering in your past that kind of maybe pops up and shows up but really doesn't have a whole lot to offer. That's the things that they want you to understand. Now you recognize the red flags. So you don't have to worry moving forward that you're going to miss one. And then very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I think this has to do with whatever changes are going on with you in your life as much as it does with the partner. And I think this person, expected or not, is showing up. Okay, now let's get the Lover's Oracle card, and then we'll close it out with the Wisdom of Oracle. All right, they stopped me right here. So, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. I feel like this is your soulmate. I just got goosebumps. So the person you're meant to be with, when they show up, you're going to feel it. You're going to know. It's that even though we haven't been together in this lifetime yet, we're going to be now. It could be that you had been with somebody before that shows back up that you're meant to end up with. But I don't think that's going to be for a lot of people. That may be just for one of you. All right. Let's see what we've got with the Wisdom of the Oracle cards to close this out. This is for Sag. So we have serendipity. Blessed, yes you are. Chop wood. And then a change in the wind. So this is those changes that I keep talking about. I think things are going to flow. You're going to need to let them flow and see how they just kind of fall into place. It's almost like let go, let God is what I want to say. Because as soon as you do, everything just starts to flow. All right, and then serendipity. Whatever choices you're making now, or this person that comes into your life is going to make you super happy. The 18 reduces to a 9. That tells me that there are things that are closing out. This transformation is big. And it may be tough, but you're going in the right direction. You're going to be really happy about what you chose. And I think you know you're blessed. The 22, you could be seeing twos very often because I've got 3 twos with the next card as well. This is being grateful for the things that you have up until this point and knowing that you're always going to be okay moving forward. And then chop wood. This is about building probably new. We've got 4 with stability and 2 with balance. And then, you know, to me, that's what I see this chopped wood as. I'll have to actually look up the meaning because I'm not sure what it says in the book, but it feels like to me, breaking down the things that don't work and rebuilding. So that could be very much what you're doing in a bunch of different areas of your life right now. Okay, Sag, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for being here till the end. If you liked it, please do give it a like, comment below, and I hope you subscribe and stick with us. We're little, but we're mighty. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I'll see you in your next video. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.